75% of the population is afraid of public speaking. Some people are more afraid of public speaking than dying. So what actually is this dreaded public speaking thing? That is what we're going to dive into today. Hi there, I'm Letitia and welcome back to my YouTube channel where I give advice and tips on how to become a better communicator to help you improve your acting and public speaking skills. All of that to help you become a more impactful and confident individual, striving for the best version of yourself, thanks to a clever mix of drama and soft skills. Because I value your time and because you already know why you're here, as always, this video will be cut into chapters with the timestamps in the description below. Without further ado, let's go back to our topic of today. What is public speaking? In this video, we'll be diving into the fascinating world of public speaking. To do that, we will explore where it all started and break it down to essential components of effective public speaking, your body and your voice. And if you stick around till the end, I will leave you with some practical tips you can use to improve your own public speaking skills. So, let's get started. What is public speaking? Public speaking, in its simplest form, is the act of speaking in front of an audience. It could be to a small group of people, like a classroom or a business meeting, or a large crowd at an event or a conference. But it's not just about talking in front of people. It's about conveying your message clearly and effectively. Whether you're informing, persuading, or entertaining, the goal of public speaking is to engage your audience and ensure they understand your message. Better yet, that they retain it. Why is public speaking so important? Well, it is a skill that can open doors in many areas of life. Strong communication skills are crucial for career advancement, for education, and even in personal relationships. When you can speak confidently and clearly, you can inspire, you can lead, you can influence others. Oh, and spoiler alert, public speaking isn't just about giving a formal speech. That is often why people are so afraid of it, because they think they never did it or haven't been trained in it. You have done it because you use it in everyday situations. Whether you're having a debate with friends, telling a story to someone, or giving a presentation at work, pitching an idea, or even just making a toast at a wedding, that is public speaking. Yep. And therefore, public speaking skills are key. So, let's look, firstly, at what public speaking is, and then we'll have a look at how it works. Public speaking, also called oratory or oration, was first studied in ancient Greece and Rome, where prominent thinkers analyzed it as a central part of rhetoric. What is rhetoric? It's the art of persuasion, but we'll talk about that another time. In those times, there were three main thinkers that analyzed the subject of public speaking. There was Confucius, Aristotle, and Cicero. Confucius believed that a good speech should impact individual lives, regardless of whether they were or not in the audience. He believed that someone in power could influence the world through words and actions, which is very true of today's speakers, especially with social media. When you can relay and share people's thoughts and presentations, it is a more general view on public speaking, but so very relevant today. As we saw previously, public speaking is used in everyday situations, and mastering it changes people's lives. Aristotle went a bit deeper in the analysis of public speaking and started separating it in categories or purposes. He indicated three: deliberative, the political speech. The political speeches for ceremonies, for example, international committees or political events, like Zelensky in his US Congress address in 2022, or more generally, presidents' inauguration speeches, for example, etc., etc. Second, forensic, the courtroom speech. That would be used in lawyers' opening and closing speeches at trials or sentencing hearings. This type of speech is used primarily in courtrooms. It is about analyzing past actions and events to achieve justice, to either accuse or defend someone. Third, epidectic, the speech of praise or blame, also known as ceremonial or demonstrative rhetoric. This one is often used during special occasions like weddings, funerals, or award ceremonies. Epidectic speeches play a crucial role in commemorating and celebrating individuals or events. Their purpose often is leaving a lasting emotional impact on the audience. Then comes Cicero. Cicero also defined three purposes for public speaking. The first one is judicial, the courtroom speech, which he defined as the rhetoric used to argue cases of justice or injustice in legal context, typically occurring in courtrooms, senate debates, and tribunals. similar to Aristotle's forensic speech. Then, deliberative, the political speech. Cicero defined this as the rhetoric used to advise or dissuade an audience on matters of policy and future action, typically occurring in political assemblies, Senate meetings, and public forums. This one being similar to Aristotle's deliberative speech purpose. Then we've got demonstrative, the ceremonial form of speech close to Aristotle's epidactic, the rhetoric used to praise or blame someone at celebrations or commemorative events. Today, public speaking has traditionally been defined more generally as speaking in person to a live audience, which means basically that whenever you talk to someone, you are actually speaking in public. Debunk complete? Yay! Okay, let's continue. In short, public speaking occurs every day, all around us. How does it occur? The main purposes of public speaking nowadays are classified under 3 categories: teaching, persuasion, and entertainment. As you may have guessed, each purpose calls on slightly different approaches and different techniques. So, first of all, persuasion. It is used in politics and courtrooms. It is the rhetoric of negotiation, persuasion, taking place in public addresses. So for Aristotle and Cicero, this would be the deliberative and judicial purposes. Second, teaching. This one is widely used in education by teachers or lecturers. It requires clarity, knowledge, and students. People that want to learn something anyway. Last but not least, the third one, entertainment. This one, as you have guessed, is the more colloquial version of speaking, used in film, theatre, radio, TV, interviews, etc. But there is also my personal favourite one, and most used one, that mixes all 3. The all-in-one purpose of public speaking that you see every day, where you jump from one to the other, switching elegantly between forms of public speaking. You've guessed it. It's the one that happens in social moments, where we are communicating, negotiating, or sharing with our close ones, or at the supermarket. If you are liking this video so far, don't hesitate to put a thumbs up. It really helps me in so many ways. It lets me know if this content is valuable, and it pushes my video forward to other people who might learn something from this too. So, to sum up what we've said so far, What is public speaking? It is speaking in person to a live audience. When? When does it occur? Every day. Where? In what context do we need it? General communication, teaching, persuasion, and entertainment. But now for the big question. How does public speaking work? Let's dive into that. Public speaking requires 2 main things: the body and the voice. First, let's look at the body. Our vehicle for success. Oh, time for our second debunk. The 738-55 study. The one that says what we say only accounts for 7% of our communication? Yeah, that one. See, you didn't know. Right, so the 738-55 myth was the result of 2 studies directed by a gentleman called Dr. Albert Merabin in the 1960s. He studied the importance of each communication form of our perceiving of emotions, only emotions. So, if someone says, I heard that what we say only accounts for 7%, so I talk it all, you know what to say to them. What we say does matter. Of course it does. But more on that later. So, back to the body. In reality, body language accounts for about 30 to 70% of all our communication, according to contemporary scientists. Not just our general posture, but also our face and expressions, our head movements, our hand gestures, our fidgeting, everything. We are walking lie detectors, trained by years of evolution and years of experiences to read people as we meet them. What you do and how you move matters, and we might not consciously note everything, but we do see it. We see everything. So, what do we need the body to do? The body needs to be open and ready. A set of exercises and targeted warm-ups can prepare your body to be at the ideal place that you need it to be the best orator. Work your way down from the head, releasing the neck, the shoulders, the intercostals, the arms, the hips, and the legs, to prepare your whole body to be an active listening. It needs to be at a place where it will be in complete alignment with your thoughts and words that you want to convey to your audience. When you are in alignment with what you say, your body supports it completely naturally. Trust yourself. Trust your body. If you want more tips on how to better work on your body so it becomes your friend in public speaking, I have put a free document in the description below. It's a set of warm-up exercises to get your body nice and ready for your public speech. In it, you will find a short list and explanations to physical and vocal warm-ups to get your body ready and fresh for any special occasion. Again, it is completely free. I'm not selling you anything. You can just download it and get this short public speaking warm-up on a practice sheet for free. And to follow up on that, we come to the second thing we need in public speaking, and that is the voice. Indeed, your body is a powerful and sophisticated wind instrument. How does it work? Meet the diaphragm. It is the muscle situated at the bottom of your ribcage. You can feel it if you put 2 fingers where your ribcage comes apart, you know, in this little upside down V shape here. If you breathe out quickly on a shh, you can feel it push your fingers out. Shh. Felt that? That's your diaphragm. It takes up the whole width of your ribcage, so it's a pretty powerful muscle. The diaphragm is directly linked to the brain. Its purpose? It operates the lungs to dispense oxygen to the power center, the brain. The breath goes through the trachea and through the vocal cords. The vocal cords are situated in your throat, around the Adam's apple. If you put 2 fingers on your throat, like this, and you create a sound, you will feel them. Feel that? Yay! That's where your vocal cords are. When you create a sound, you actually make them vibrate whilst the air is pushed through them. That's what creates the sound. Just like air through a trumpet. Air plus pressure plus friction. How wonderful is the body? Oh, it's wonderful. I'm amazed by it every day. Anyways, everything is intricately linked, and the functioning of it works with subtle balances. That is why it is important to release as much unnecessary tension around this area where the vocal cords live, to let it work at its best. The more space you have to work with, the better it will feel and sound. That is why, when you're about to speak in public, it is important not only to warm up your voice, I mean, you do that by speaking throughout the day, but also the muscles around it, your face, your jaw, your tongue, your lips, for more clarity of speech. And the rest of your body, your head, your neck, your shoulders, arms, hips, knees, etc. The more relaxed and ready you are, the better your public address will be. I promise. So, how do you get better at it? Practice. I am so sorry, but this will not be the first nor the last time you will hear me say that. Practice, practice, practice. I'm sorry, but it's key. We've all heard the saying, practice makes perfect. There's a reason for that. The more you do something, the better you get at it. We all start not knowing how to walk, right? And look at us now. So, practice public speaking every chance you get. Film yourself, ask a friend, a colleague for feedback, and work at it. If you put the time and effort into it, you will get good at it. As everything else. You will. I promise. Work on targeted exercises for the voice and speech, like diction, for example. Tongue twisters. They work wonders. Even 1 minute a day will make your voice clearer and more precise. Velocity. That's the practice of speed at which you can utter sentences. It goes with your diction. It exercises the tongue and cheek muscles. The quicker you can go from one word to another without stuttering, the better your speech clarity will be, as will the clarity of your speech. I've put some diction and velocity phrases in the practice sheet linked in the description below. Work on targeted exercises for the body. Yoga is wonderful for release and power. It gets rid of unnecessary tension and energizes your body. Practice tension releasing exercises. Lie on the floor and breathe, letting your body relax and free yourself of excess tension. Release your shoulders whenever you can, whenever you think of it. Just do it like this. Gently roll your head around when you feel tense, etc. Exercising your body daily will not just improve your public speaking. It will improve your health, your mental health, your confidence, your self-esteem. I cannot tell you enough how important exercising is for your life. Don't think about it. Just do it. If you are still watching, that means that this content is valuable to you. And that is the most important thing for me. So I wanted to thank you. Please do share your experiences with public speaking, and if you have any questions that you would like me to answer in a next video. To support my channel, and if you want more videos like these, don't forget to hit on the like and subscribe button. I will be so happy to count you in the 3 Monkeys community. Let me know by commenting monkey on the comments below. As promised, here are a few tips to improve your public speaking skills. Record yourself on your phone or find a good friend. One of the best ways to improve your public speaking is to record yourself speaking, or to get a person of trust to watch you and give you feedback. If you choose the recording version, watch it several times without judging yourself. We are not here for that, only improving. Judging doesn't help. Watch yourself and take notes of any areas where you can improve. Body language, tone, voice, gestures, everything. Practice breathing. Controlled breathing helps calm your nerves and ensures that you can project your voice clearly. You can find them on the internet, but I will be posting some breathing exercises on this channel, so stay tuned. Join a public speaking group. Maybe consider joining a group. I know Toastmasters is quite good and it's international. You should be able to find one in your city. It's a place where you can practice speaking in a supportive environment and receive constructive feedback. And it helps you practice. Practice, 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 my friends. Again, there is no secret. Do it. Get it done. Prepare and rehearse. The more familiar you are with your material, the more confidently you will be in delivering it. Practice your speech multiple times out loud. This is key. Public speaking is done out loud. Who knew? So practice it out loud. First alone, then in front of someone you trust, until you feel comfortable, and then just ride with it. So, to sum it all up, public speaking is a holistic activity that engages the mind and the body. You practice it every day, in the shop, at work, even talking to your friends, in presentations, everywhere. It's a skill that can be developed, and you can become a master at public speaking if you put your mind to it. Practice. Do your exercises, prepare, relax, and say what you mean. You will get there. That's it for today, my friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.